Hey guys, Earl Jewel Bait Company here with this week's Tackle Tip Tuesday. As you can see in front of me, I got a wider variety of jigs. I know it can be overwhelming when you go in the store, so I'm going to try to break it down for you a little bit this week. And then over the next few weeks, I'm going to really get in depth on each one of these series and why we build them this way. This side of the table here, I've got just our regular finesse jig and our pro spider jig. I really like this jig this time of year. Like I go to the back of a creek and get on the last swing in the back of a creek. I'll usually pitch the 5/16. I like to pitch it up on the rock walls, little swings, anything like that. From the bank out to about 5 or 10 foot, I really like that jig. But if I'm going down the bank and there's some cover or anything, I'll go with one of our flipping series. If there's a lot of pressure, I'll go with our finesse flipping jig. It comes in a 3/8 size. But if I'm looking for a big bite, I'll go with our HD flipping jig with a big trailer on the back of that. I like to fish that in wood, laydowns, bushes, anything like that. If I'm more out on the main lake, of course, we've got the best collection of football jigs there is. Our new Pee Wee football jig's been super popular, getting a lot of bites on that. We have a 3/8 and a half ounce heavy cover football jig, 5/8 and 3/4. The smaller sizes I'll fish anywhere from the bank out to about 10 or 15 foot. Beyond that, I'm going to go with a 5/8 or the 3/4. This time of year, you get a lot of shad in the creeks. I go with our Jewel Shad swim jig. I like the 3/8 size with a swim bait on the back of that. Throw it in the bushes in the back of the creek, around any kind of cover, just crank that back. You get a lot of bites this time of year. We have our Magnum casting jig. That's good for any time you've got deep bushes or brush piles or anything like that. It's got the cone-shaped head on it, so it'll really come through anything. Catch a lot of fish on that. Like I said, over the next couple weeks, I'm going to dive into each one of these specifically and tell you exactly why we built these jigs the way we do and help you get more bites. Thank you for tuning in, and be sure to tune in next week for Tackle Tip Tuesday.